30 suspected human trafficking victims intercepted at OR Tambo Airport in festive-season operation. The Border Management Authority has intercepted 30 foreign nationals at OR Tambo International Airport in what authorities believe may be a human trafficking and visa fraud operation. The interceptions took place on Thursday, 11 December 2025, as part of intensified festive-season border security. In the first case, 14 Ethiopian nationals, 9 women and 5 men, were stopped shortly after landing on an international flight. Advanced passenger data and behavioral profiling flagged their travel patterns as suspicious. According to officials, the group's movements matched methods often used by trafficking syndicates, where South Africa is used as a transit point before individuals are moved onward or returned through irregular channels. All 14 were taken aside for further processing by immigration officers. In a separate incident later that day, 16 Bangladeshi men were intercepted after officers noticed them attempting to blend in with local travelers. Further checks showed they were carrying fraudulent visas, and their stated purpose of travel did not match legitimate tourism, business, or other lawful entry reasons. The group was referred for investigation, and their documentation was seized. Officials said the airline responsible for transporting the travelers will face administrative fines, which is standard when carriers bring in passengers who do not meet entry requirements. Authorities also confirmed that once investigations are completed, the intercepted individuals will be deported to their respective countries of origin. This latest operation follows several trafficking-related incidents at OR Tambo over the past months. In November, police assisted by international partners rescued 3 young women from Botswana who had been lured through social media and were intercepted while transiting through the same airport. That case highlighted how major transport hubs are increasingly used by criminal networks to move victims across borders. The Border Management Authority says it will maintain heightened security throughout the festive period, with a focus on intelligence-driven profiling, visa fraud detection, and coordination with international partners. Authorities have urged the public and the aviation sector to remain vigilant and to report suspicious travel activity. Thoughts on this? This interception shows that South Africa's Border Management Authority is becoming more proactive and better equipped at identifying patterns linked to human trafficking and visa fraud. The use of advanced passenger data, behavioral profiling, and more coordinated intelligence suggests that the systems in place are improving, especially at OR Tambo, which is one of the busiest and most vulnerable points of entry on the continent. What stands out is that these incidents usually don't happen in isolation. The fact that similar cases involving fraudulent visas, irregular migration, and suspected trafficking occurred just weeks before shows a consistent pattern. Trafficking networks and intermediaries see South Africa as a convenient transit or entry point. This is partly because of the country's large airports, high passenger volumes, and the complex migration routes running through East Africa and Asia. The case also highlights 2 ongoing challenges. Trafficking victims rarely appear as victims. They often travel willingly, with forged documents, or under the belief that they are heading toward legitimate work opportunities. That makes detection much harder and puts pressure on border officials. Airlines continue transporting passengers with questionable documentation. While fines are routine, the fact that it keeps happening indicates vulnerabilities in pre-boarding checks in foreign airports. Overall, it's a positive sign that authorities intercepted these groups before they could disappear into the country or be moved onwards. But it also shows how active and adaptable trafficking networks remain, especially during festive season travel when airports are at their busiest.
For these and more news, stay tuned to Empress News, where we drop it like it's hot. Don't forget to like and subscribe.